move them anywhere they want them. And a lot of these guys don't realize that, so they go to the tournament, and the little guys, they come lunging in, and the little guys waiting, and beans fell over for it to realize what happened because it is down at the right now, Sakaguchi's taking it to Mantel. Right there, and right into a figure four by Sakaguchi.
You know, I think that Sakaguchi wasn't very happy with some of the tactics that Mantel was using. He got a little bit rough himself there on the ropes.
Well, Sakaguchi is a big wrestler and a big name in Japan and around the world, and he realizes too that his what do you call it, his record and his ability is being put to the test here tonight. And you're right. If he would get a defeat, Mantel should defeat him. Hey, that's a big star in the book for him because Sakaguchi, like we both said, has not lost too many times. So when they can get a win over the big stars and the bigger men, why, it's like 2 stars instead of 1.
Absolutely. You know, speaking of men who don't lose very often, later tonight we're going to be seeing Antonio Inoki in action. Here's a man who loses, I mean, it's almost like a major news story in Japan if he ever loses a match.
There's a guy that's been around for a long, long time, and I was watching in the dressing room. The first thing these Japanese wrestlers do when they come in is they start warming up and stretching. You saw it too, John. For 45 minutes was stretching and limbering up, and the other Japanese stars were right behind him.
He got into some positions. He's a big man. Yeah. He got into some positions that was just amazing. I was sitting there watching him in awe.
Yeah. Wow. They start that when they're young. You know, years ago when I went to Japan, whether they're wrestling or not, they used to have to go down to the Riki-Dozo Sports Palace and work out 5 hours a day in the gym, stretching, wrestling, practicing holds, practicing counter holds, and moving around. And then they get to the arena 2 hours early and start warming up with the stretching. That's the reason very seldom do you hear of a Japanese having a major injury, because they really warm up very, very well before a match. Right now, Mantel's got him in trouble.
Looks like he's choking him.
He's got it across the windpipe.
Yeah, the referee's out of the play.
But you see, he's putting his hands on there. He should put his weight on there. You cannot hold a man down with just your hands unless you've got him knocked out. And right now, Sakaguchi's fixing to make the move. Like I said, there's a counter for every hold, and you watch the big Japanese star. He's going to make his move right here.
Mantel. That was right above us, Ripper. Did you hear that slap?
Sounded like a shotgun going off from that chop, and then the big knee went right in there, too. And watch out. Watch this move here. Watch out.
What shot. I don't think Mantel, he's going to make it right there. A lot of men wouldn't have gotten up from that shot.
Very fortunate to get up from that one because that one came from left field, and there's like an elbow smash. Oh, did Seiji Sakaguchi throw a chop in there then? Mantel, it's a good thing he's in good shape.
Mantel got him back from that chop, but I don't think he's doing the same since, Ripper. I think they took an awful lot out of it. Now we've got a backbreaker over the knee.
See, they go from one hold to the other. Now, he hit him with that big chop, and then he went to the backbreaker. He's going to keep manipulating different holds on Mantel and get him where he wants him. There's another vicious chop. Forearm. Legal move.
Well, that one wasn't quite.
He's trying to get the big man weakened down and get the big man down. If he can do it, he might have some luck, but it's going to take a lot more than a couple of punches to get Sakaguchi down. Front face lock now. This could turn into the chokehold very easily, Joe. You've been around for a while. You know about this wrestling.
Yeah, this is one where the wrestler has a good opportunity to hide a chokehold from the referee. Unfortunately, when you're doing it with somebody the size of Sakaguchi, that's how he gets out of it. He picks you up and picks you. That's how he makes you pay for it.
Flying there right off that top rope.
That one hurt all the way down here. Is this going to be another one? Yeah. 2. Ouch.
Mantel's in trouble now. I noticed that Dunbar has joined us back at ringside, so I'll take my 10-minute break from this hot summer night. Joe, you talk to Dunbar here, and I'll be right back.
Okay, we just had a pin. Sakaguchi able to pin Johnny Mantel. So Johnny Mantel from Dallas, Texas, looking for a big win over a Japanese star, Seiji Sakaguchi, not quite able to make it. And Sakaguchi, after working him over with chops, was able to get the pin. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more action from Hot Night at Aloha Stadium.